Today, I'm proud to announce the formation of Pluralsight One. Yeah. Pluralsight One. I will tell you what it is in just a second. With Pluralsight One, we are committed to democratize technology by equipping people with the tools they need to architect solutions to the world's greatest challenges. We believe the more people who have access to technology skills, the more progress we'll see in the world. And ultimately, the better our collective future will be. And we are focused on one challenge, that of closing this technology skills gap. Now, to lead us forward in this effort, we've gone out and hired one of the most amazing social impact leaders in the world, and her name is Lindsay Knuven. Lindsay, are you here? Where is she? She's right here. Right in front of me. We're so grateful for Lindsay and her leadership and for joining our team in this great cause with her vision and how she sees the future. She's one of the great ones. She has a tremendous track record building and creating social impact programs at Salesforce and the Silicon Valley Community Foundation. As our first initiative, we are joining Pledge 1%. Have you heard of that? Pledge 1%? Okay, this is a movement that has been going for a little while now, and it's incredible. We're joining over 2,700 companies across 60 plus countries, like Atlassian, Zuora, Salesforce, and so many more in the tech industry. And we're joining their vision around integrating philanthropy into the core of the business. Pledge 1% requires companies to contribute or donate 1% of their product or their time or their profits or their equity. And as long as you contribute one of those, you can say you're part of Pledge 1%. At Pluralsight, we're committed to all four. Yeah. We are committing 1% of our product, our time, our employees' time, our profits, and our equity. And it's going to be amazing. This is really our mission at Pluralsight. And in many ways, it's our legacy. That's how we see it. It's really meaningful to me personally and to my family and to that of my co-founder, Fritz Onion, who's also here with us today. As he and I have contemplated what the future looks like for Pluralsight, we knew that we needed to create a better force for good in this world. And now with Pluralsight One, it's possible. And it's so important to our families that to kick it off, Fritz and I are personally committing $15 million of Pluralsight equity in our founder shares. Thank you. And this is just the beginning. We intend to attract a lot more to this powerful endowment. You know, we want this to be a bigger force for good. And all that financial resource, all the power behind that will just continue to grow and be used for good around the world. This is a really special moment for me because this has been a long time in the making. And you know, it's really special to my family and also to the Onions, Fritz Onion, my co-founder. And so right now I thought it would be appropriate to invite them up to the stage to just share a few words with you. Guys, would you please come up right here? Please welcome them. So we have Monica, Fritz, and Susan, and you know, guys, this has been something that we have been thinking about for a while, and I'd just like you to share with this amazing group here, who's here for a reason as well, like what this means to you.
Well, it means a lot to me. Both Aaron and I were raised in homes that value and encourage us to serve, to give back, and to lift others. And for us, as we've raised a family of our own, we have tried to cultivate those same principles in our own children. We have seen over and over again that our kids are the happiest when they're doing good and serving others. We have been tremendously blessed in our lives, and we acknowledge where those blessings come from. I am thrilled, I'm super excited for the opportunity that we have to share those blessings and goodness with those that need it most, and in that way uplift the human condition. You know, the thing you shared yesterday about the story when you were a young boy with your father and he brought that computer, and what a gift that was to you. And it's not just the material thing of a computer. You know, the gift that was given was that it unlocked and it created a new opportunity for you. So I think in essence, Pluralsight One is going to do just that. And it's an incredible thing. You know, there's a quote that I love that says, "There's no exercise better for the heart than reaching out and lifting others." And I think Pluralsight has a big heart. I feel it every time I'm in your presence. And the people at Pluralsight are just amazing. And whether you're an employee, you know, a partner, an investor, a customer, you are Pluralsight. And I invite you to join with us because together we are one. This is an incredible moment, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. It's awesome.
So let me start by saying it means a lot to me as well. I sincerely mean that. I stepped down from my day-to-day duties at Pluralsight about 3 years ago. And one of the primary reasons was so that my wife and I could go start a family foundation in Maine where we focus on environmental concerns and promoting music and the arts. And it's been a really rewarding 3 years in my sort of initial philanthropy venture. So when Aaron called me up a couple of months ago and mentioned this new Pluralsight One initiative and the potential that we could create with it, I didn't even hesitate. I said, I'm all in, no questions asked. And then I realized that I had to check with my better half here because she actually owns 50% of my shares. So fortunately, she didn't hesitate either. But no, we're thrilled to be contributing to this and excited about the future that we're going to be building, and really excited to work with Lindsay and her team and see where things go. I was just stopped in the hall by Joe, our illustrative head of sales here, and he first of all thanked me for the contribution, which is great, but then he mentioned, you know, it's a really unique opportunity here where you have a business, a viable business that's doing really well, but at the same time you have this philanthropic motivation behind a lot of what you do. And that's a really unusual combination. And so we feel fortunate to be in the position that we're in and really excited about moving this forward. So,
Thank you, Fritz. Thank you so much.
And as both Fritz and Monica said, I also feel very honored and privileged to be in a position where we can take these steps forward and be a part of creating this amazing opportunity for people. I come to this position, my career has been in education, so my values have been founded in teaching for 20 plus years. I've worked with children and adult learners and have seen what happens when you offer them the opportunity to have access. So education is what we can give back. And I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to give back in many ways. I look forward to helping to close this technology skills gap worldwide and hope that we can, as a community, share and develop something really powerful. I'm inspired and excited for the next step in the journey. Thank you,
Susan. Hey. Can't leave without giving me a kiss. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Our families are all in on this, and we're committed to making a difference. You can count on us to, go out into the world with this new entity under Lindsay's leadership and really create a difference. We're at a tipping point in human history with technology poised to spark a move toward incredible prosperity or extreme inequity and vulnerability. With Pluralsight One, we're committed to create a future with less inequity and less vulnerability because we believe in having our values anchor our work. Supporting the nonprofit community will be our first order of business, the initial area of focus, because we believe that empowering the people who know their communities the best will work. Research demonstrates that the opportunity divide cannot be solved without targeted solutions to address the social divide, which requires the help of the people closest to it. We are committed to accelerating their work, the work of these nonprofits. So along the way, as we're contributing our product and empowering them with these learning solutions, we'll be watching. We'll be watching to see what they create. We'll be watching to see what works and doesn't work. We're going to be looking for the very best ideas, those ideas that will make a real, long-lasting difference. And as we identify them, we will invest our financial resources behind them to really propel them forward and accelerate their work to move real impact forward. Through this, we will create a new future for these marginalized communities and advance the way the next generation of technologists learn. Like Albert Einstein once said, we shall require a substantially different manner of thinking if mankind is to survive, and that couldn't be more true today. Now, to best determine how to drive Pluralsight One forward, we intend to work on it like we work on anything at Pluralsight, like our product development methodology. We intend to engage with the nonprofit community to co-create an impact program that best meets the desired outcomes and their needs. So we're going to be embarking on a directed discovery initiative with them. We will sit down with these leaders and meet them and interview them and their customers and understand how to best serve the needs of their organizations. And through that, we'll learn how we can best help them through our programs at Pluralsight One and how we can best serve their communities that are most in need right now of this technology skill development. It's going to be amazing. Through that, we're going to learn a lot. And I'm confident that through that process, we will create something incredible. I'm confident in this because I know that we're committed to it. And because we're committed to it, we won't stop. We're going to make a dent in this. And if we put our brains to it and work closely with the nonprofits on the front line, we will figure out what works and what doesn't and how to create real, long-lasting impact. I'm thrilled about the possibility that we'll create with Pluralsight One. Thank you.